Douglas Higdal was just 20-year-old on April 6, 1967. He had no battle insight. He was only an unimportant official from South Dakota. Yet, one stupid mistake pushed him amidst struggle. Accidentally, the young mariner left a mark on the world. On that day, Higdal was allocated the morning watch and shift. He was on board the USS Canberra cruising down the shoreline of North Vietnam. It was a strong Boston-class directed rocket cruiser outfitted with 28 firearms. Whenever the cannons were terminating, nobody should be at hand. In any case, Higdal probably missed the well-being drill. At 3:30 a.m., he went out for a much-needed refresher. An impact from a 5-inch weapon mount tossed him over the edge. No one saw Higdal go into the South China Ocean. His group didn't report him missing for 2 days. No prompt inquiry was coordinated. Higdal swam for a long time. He was at last gotten by Cambodia angler. They treated him all right, however things were to deteriorate. The anglers surrendered the American to Vietnamese militiamen. He was seriously beaten and taken to the infamous Hanoi Hilton jail. Higdal remained unaware of worth. However, the Vietnamese wouldn't trust his tale about tumbling off the boat. They were sure Higdal was an American commando. So he chose to persuade them by acting to be idiotic. Doug Higdal's dad was really a fruitful financial specialist. In any case, Doug imagined he was a poor farmer's son. He introduced himself as a country bumpkin, recruited despite his desire to the contrary. The socialists couldn't resist to sympathize. They quit abusing him and requested he compose an enemy of war statement. Amazingly, Higdal promptly concurred. There was only one issue: he said he was illiterate. His guard recruited a tutor to show him how to write. In any case, each time they requested that him to write, Higdal is significantly more idiotic. They at long last quit any pretense of naming him the incredibly stupid one. Higdal was given the occupation of cleaning the jail passageways. Doug utilized his relative opportunity to perform demonstrations of treachery. He went to the jail carport, opened the gas covers of the trucks, and tossed sand inside. He removed 5 trucks from administration. Higdal's fellow prisoner was Joseph Kreka, an Air Force officer. Kreka trained Higdal mnemonics to retain 256 names of different prisoners. Higdal memorized everyone's names, capture dates, method of capture, and personal information. He sang the information to the tune of Old MacDonald Had a Farm. Doug Higdal was finally released on August 5, 1969. Most Americans' pals refused to accept an early release. But they insisted that Doug accept this. He didn't want to leave but knew he had to get the information out. When he returned to the U.S., Higdal provided a list of prisoners. He described the layout and the conditions of the Hanoi Hilton. In 1970, Doug Higdal was sent to Paris peace talks. He confronted the North Vietnamese with his first-hand information about the mistreatment of prisoners. He later became an instructor at the U.S. Navy's Survival, Evasion, Resistance and Escape School. Douglas Higdal will celebrate his 75th birthday on September 3. He still remembers the 256 names,